horrible what happened in Mississippi. Well forecasted in terms of the highlighted area for the possibility of those strong tornadoes. And again, an ongoing risk, but low for severe weather through the night and into tomorrow. Nothing like we saw this past weekend in Mississippi. Still have some ongoing thunderstorms along a frontal boundary which is stalled. It's a stationary front. Won't start moving south until later tomorrow, and we're expecting more rain to begin the day and midday tomorrow before the front clears us. In the meantime, though, through the night and into the overnight hours, still some showers, thunderstorms will be bubbling up. Hard to figure out exactly where they're going to fire up, as we have some on the North Shore, south of the, or really more southwest of the city, around the bayou parishes and the river parishes as well, and model indicating these will continue into the night and overnight along this front that's stationary until we get an upper support to push the front south of us by tomorrow, probably midday, early afternoon. And in the meantime, we get kind of a mix of sun and clouds, allowing temperatures to get into the 80s like we are right now at Kenner at 81 degrees. Winds light out of the southeast at 7. High humidity. Today's high hit 82 degrees. Not quite into the record territory, which are more mid-upper 80s, but certainly well above our normal high of 75. Upper 70s, low 80s at the moment, and not cooling down much through the night and overnight with dew points low mid 70s. But note that the drier air is not too far to the north. Macomb has a dew point of 59, and we will start to see those lower dew points, the drier air moving in kind of during the second half of the day tomorrow, because that dry air mass is just north of us, right along and north of that boundary, which will move through early tomorrow afternoon. Until that happens, with that boundary sitting over us, we keep the mix of sun, cloud cover, kind of partly to mostly cloudy skies through the overnight, and also some scattered showers through the overnight as well. The upper energy that is going to finally push that front south of us is pretty clear on satellite here, at least the water vapor imagery coming into the high plains. This upper trough, while it stays well to our north, is going to provide enough of a push in the upper atmosphere to finally get the front south of the coast. Not expecting a major drop in temperature, but certainly a little more comfortable as we head into the second half of the day, Tuesday, Wednesday. Brief cool down. The humidity and the warmer air starts to come back by the end of the week, and then models indicating by Saturday another upper trough may push through another fairly weak front for the weekend. The first front, however, we'll get rid of this as we head into the midday hours tomorrow. Through the overnight period, though, still sitting over the region, and that could allow for the development of some spotty to scattered showers and thunderstorms into the night and overnight. Now tomorrow, especially for the early part of the day, morning, midday, we'll probably see a greater rain chance, at about 80%, as this disturbance finally moves south. It will keep us on the wetter side to start the day, and then clearing out by the mid-afternoon and early evening hours, and then temperatures will be coming down. It'll feel a whole lot nicer by Tuesday night and heading into Wednesday. High resolution model again indicating the same thing, more scattered during the night and overnight hours, and then becoming a little bit more numerous as the front finally moves on through. Timing as to exactly when that heavier rain moves out still depends on which model you look at, but certainly after or right around the noon hour, we should start to see improving conditions as the front moves down to our south. Through the overnight, we remain under a low end threat for severe weather, slim risk for any tornadoes. The greater threat mainly from some gusty winds, mainly associated with some of the isolated thunderstorms that could develop, and a low end threat for hail. Pretty much the same thing expected for tomorrow early before we start clearing out by the midday and afternoon hours. Once the front is through, severe risk is gone. So scattered rain possible through the overnight with the high humidity. Could also see some patchy fog tomorrow. To start the day, we'll have that better chance of rain. High around 75 early, and then falling through the day. By the evening and night tomorrow, we'll be in the 60s and then 50s by Wednesday morning. High around 68 degrees. It'll feel much nicer Wednesday. Quickly warming right back up toward the end of the week. Another weak front for the second half of the weekend. Not really cooling us down too much. We may be done with that really cold air.
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, Taylor Swift fans are taking Ticketmaster